Hello, my name is Callista and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, Maki suggested that Tenko actually killed herself, that this was a case of suicide, and I mean, technically speaking, it's possible. It's possible that Tenko did that, but it doesn't seem likely. All the evidence we have would suggest that this isn't the case. I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Again, it's possible. It's possible, but it's just not within her personality. Tenko had that wonderful moment with Himiko where they'd kind of reaffirmed their friendship. Like, if Tenko had been like, oh, live for me, live for everyone, Himiko, and Himiko had said, no, go fuck yourself, I don't like you, I hate you, I will never be your friend, fuck off, then yeah, Tenko would have a reason to kill herself, but no. She and Himiko had this really nice moment, like, there was literally no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
Jinx, Himiko, I'm with you, girl.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
I mean, so you're coming at this from, oh, she had a guilty conscience. She had a guilty conscience, and, you know, she saw the distress on Himiko's face and she couldn't live with herself. But here's the thing. Tenko never would have done that in the first place because of the distress it was going to cause Himiko. Tenko knew that Himiko loved Angie. Yes, she wanted her out of the way, but killing her causes Himiko immense distress. Tenko would never have done that. Hey, Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
This is just as daft as your whole, oh, Ryoma was blackmailing Maki. We literally have no evidence that he was blackmailing Maki, and to be brutally honest, it goes against his whole personality. Ryoma blackmailing Maki, well, we might as well also say, oh yeah, he punched Maki in the cooch, and then he flashed his dick, and then he took a shit off the side of the building. Like, it's nonsense. Ryoma would never do any of that. He never indicated that he had any of that within him. Ryoma is just as likely to have blackmailed Maki as Tenko is that she would try and take everyone down with her. This makes absolutely no sense. You are pulling this out of your arse, mate.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
Except there is literally nothing in her personality that indicates that. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
Sir, practically everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. In which case, why should we believe anything you're saying right now?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself.
Oh my god, I was actually agreeing with him there. That was actually quite a nice moment for Kaito. It's when he's calm, when he's chill, when he's understated, I'm like, yeah, I could get behind this. It's impossible to know what other people are thinking. Everyone's gonna have secrets. It's whether or not there's any malice behind those secrets. Like, I'm behind all that. You're like, yeah, good, thumbs up, Kaito. It's when he gets, you know, it's when he goes all like, listen to me, everyone. I am the leader here. You can all trust me. I am the hero. I am the main character. I am spouting these words of wisdom. Yes, me, I, self. I'm the main character. It's when he gets all that I'm just like, dear God, shut up. Please, for the love of God, shut up.
If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
That is the stupidest thing I think I've ever heard. If someone betrays your trust, it's not on them for betraying you. It's on you for believing in other people. That is the most victim-blaming bullshit I have ever heard. Kaito, you are... it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down.
I'm with you, girl. I'm with you.
That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. She said see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Okay. What are we dealing with?
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Let's see what we
So
have.
she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
Oh, I agree. I agree,
But
Himiko.
if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
It explains it a little
She
too
could have
cleanly.
secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far,
Oh.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
I think that's a
Her
hint. We
plan
gotta
was to take
lie.
us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide,
Probably not enough to kill her immediately, but if she did die immediately, okay, I think
it would explain how she died
I
during
think
the
I know what to do.
seance.
I think I
She
knew what to do.
could.
It was 1 second. Yeah, it was hold Y to lie. Okay.
Secretly
Okay.
brought the sickle
Yeah, we can't really
and
argue
then
that.
stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath
I'll
the floor.
reveal the truth.
There we go.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
You know what? I'ma grab that. Why not?
Instantly,
Come on, Maki. Come on, Maki. Back us up. Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Come on, Maki. Come on.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Hey, Maki coming in clutch.
Tenko died instantly.
what?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Sir, considering you haven't apologized for physically assaulting her, you can shut the fuck up.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're moving forwards. Oh, I see
Did
that.
anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There was a sound. We
There
couldn't
is
see anything. It was
something that
pitch
bothers
black,
me.
but there was a sound.
The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
No.
How
That's
utterly
besides the
strange.
point.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song,
Oh, hello?
I heard something fall.
No. Ah!
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Yeah, 100%. 100% it's that sound. It was pitch black during the seance. That limits what could have happened. Just stay calm, think. There must be some kind of clue.
Did anything seem
Let's-
out?
Ordinary during the seance, there is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
Actually, you know what?
ritual-
You know what? Let me... Right bump to concentrate.
It was
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, that's that. Okay.
How utterly strange.
God, it's not in a
Now
good
that I
position
think
for
about
me.
it,
I
while
think...
we were all singing the song,
I think around here.
I heard something fall.
There we go!
I agree!
Second time's the charm.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Yep, there it was. Interrupting the creepiness.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Correct.
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound. Like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Well, I mean... Where is it? Yeah, the floorboard came up. It came loose. Yeah, I was like, the way they worded it, I was like, wait, what? No, it was the floorboards.
This is it!
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
could the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It could have. If someone tried. If someone put all of their weight into that, that would have absolutely made a loud sound.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. There would have had to have been a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it possibly be?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
That's what we were doing, Kaito. We were thinking. You've never experienced that, but trust me, it's a delightful concept. Try it sometime.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
No.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the
Oh.
wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
That's a cute idea, but also
But we
no.
already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
That.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Why can we agree with that? Okay, it's either the sound or the crosspiece. It's one of the two. And it's someone stomped. Someone put all of their force into it and stomped on it. I don't know which. What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? If I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts,
So what made the floorboard
you
come
know,
loose?
I'm gonna watch it again.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
No.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
We can argue that it was stomping that made the sound, but she's saying, well, you know, it must have been set in place. That'd be dangerous. But no, because the cross pieces have been cut. I think we want the cross piece.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Let's fast forward a bit. No.
But
Bless Gonta's idea.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
I agree.
There we go.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
Yeah, the first time, but have you checked since?
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and the floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. It'd send her up. The unsupported part was outside of the cage, so it could have been stomped on. only one of the cross pieces was cut. The other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. And the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think. Come on, think. Okay, Hangman's Gambit. And again, what pray tell? What pray tell are the controls? It's Y. Just Y. Y and A. Okay. Oh, that's... I mean, we've got 5 minutes. I'm just... There were more letters that start with S, I think. Okay, that was an A. Whoops. Okay, but that's... Okay, S. I was thinking saw, but... Wait. Seesaw! Seesaw! Excuse me, give me that. And then it was... Where's an A? Where is an A? I think that's... There. Excuse me. Seesaw. Hold on, we're getting E's now. Hello. The E. E's and F's. And was that was a T in the bottom? I saw that. We can't look, but yeah, that was a T. Wait. I think. No, where's an effect? But I'm like, just show me. You know what? We've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes. I think. Oh. E. C. Again, just hold up. Hold up. I don't think there were any T's there. Come on, show me a T. Show me a T. Oh, right there. Right there. There we go.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Yeah? A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other 2 cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Launching her straight into the sickle.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
Well, we will have to explain that in the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.